back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Isamara. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications, that way you don't miss a video every time I post. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Right now I don't have any makeup on, so I'm about to moisturize my face and get right into it. But before I do get into the video, I do like to wear this thing to keep all my hair back because I don't like for my hair to be getting in my face while I'm doing my makeup. Now that I have my headband on, I'm going to go ahead and start moisturizing. So for today, I'm going to be moisturizing with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. So if you've seen my past videos, I did post a vlog where I was with my boyfriend's sister and we went to Ulta and she told me to get this one, and honestly I love it and I'm almost done with it, as you can kind of see. I absolutely love it. It's so like, well, what it says is basically what it does. It's like so hydrating and it just feels like literally like gel. It just feels so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and like put this on both of my fingers and put this all over my face, my little eyes, and also my neck. I don't like to miss my neck. So this moisturizer, I actually use it every morning when I wake up, after I wash my face, of course. And I also do apply it like in the night as well. And it just feels so refreshing. It's also good like when you're not wearing any makeup and you just want to like feel refreshed. I don't know how to say his name, but this one, I'm sure you all know about this one. Everybody usually uses it, and I'm gonna just spray some on my face. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry and sit so I can be all moisturized and ready to go. So since I did end up loving this moisturizer, like I said, it's from Neutrogena. If y'all want to go check it out, I highly recommend it. I went out and bought the moisturizer specifically for under eyes. So I also apply this one at night and in the morning, and all I can tell y'all that I've honestly seen a difference. So I go ahead and apply that under my eyes. And I don't know if y'all have heard this before, but if y'all haven't, now y'all are gonna know. They say that since our under eyes are very delicate, it's better to use your ring finger. So I do go ahead and use my ring finger, like just to apply it all under my under eyes and on my eyelid as well, since I am gonna be applying makeup on my eyelid. I'm not gonna be doing like anything like crazy with like my eyeshadow, but I do always apply color to it. So, but even then, like, it's important whether you're using makeup or not to apply it on your eyelid. So I did want to show you all my favorite foundation, and it's the Urban Decay All Nighter. I am in shade 4.0, but I'm not really going to be using this one today because I only use it like when I'm going out and stuff like that. And I mean, we are in like quarantine. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today is my all-time favorite drugstore foundation, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is what it looks like. I am in the shade in 104. I highly recommend this foundation. I love a matte finish. I don't really like to look dewy, and that's because I've seen like dewy looks on other girls and I really love how they look. But I don't know, that's just like not me. So I love matte finishes, and this one is a demi matte, semi matte. But what I can tell you is that this is totally matte, and y'all are gonna see this right now. This is my go-to foundation like at all times. Like I said, my Urban Decay, I usually just use it more when I'm going out and stuff, like more important, how can I say it? Like events, I guess you can say. But this one, I love it. I recommend girls go buy it, purchase it. I am gonna be applying my foundation with a Real Techniques brush, and this is what it looks like. It's just flat. And I do like to use like a beauty blender, but for today I am going to be using my brush. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be applying it just like directly on my face. I'm sure y'all can tell already, it is a matte finish, as you can see. And a lot of y'all were asking me like, Ismar, what foundation are you wearing in one of my previous videos? And actually, this is a foundation that I was wearing. Like I said, I've been wearing this foundation like for a very long time. I've actually learned about this foundation probably like my freshman year in high school, and I've loved it ever since. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing is applying my concealer. I also do use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in shade 360. It's actually named Cashmere. I think it's Cashmere, but this one, honestly, I feel like it is kind of like a dupe for Tarte. I love Tarte. I do have Tarte, but I'm going to be using this one for today, and it actually looks like very much alike like Tarte. So I'm going to be applying some under my under eyes like that. And I do like, oh, that was kind of a lot. So I'm going to be applying like some over here from what I applied on my other eye. and I actually only apply it there. I know a lot of people do apply it like on their nose, like on their forehead, on their chin. I actually don't. I've actually tried it out before, but to me it wasn't really like something major. But if it works out for you, like I highly like just say like go for it. Something else that I did want to say is that people have asked me before like if I use high-end or like drugstore makeup. I actually use both. Trust me, you do not have to like break like the bank like to look good. And for today I'm actually gonna be mixing in between, like not really like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have like my high-end and then like my drugstore, but trust me, like I love drugstore makeup, like I love high-end makeup, like, you know, from Sephora or like, you know, but it's not something that I recommend for you to do like right off the bat if you're like new to makeup. Actually, something that I do every time I go to Sephora and I want to try something out and it's new, like I'm new to it, I actually just ask for a sample. I test out the sample and I go home, because in Sephora there is a bunch of lighting, like as well as Ulta, and then so you might think that you look good within that lighting and you don't get to see yourself outside, and outside it may look different. So usually I just always ask for samples. I go home, try them out and stuff. And then like if I like it, I end up buying it. And if I don't, well, obviously I don't. But yeah, and then what I also do is apply a little bit on my eyelids, because that is what I use like as kind of like a primer for some eyeshadow. But although I'm not going to be adding like a full look to my eyes, y'all are going to see what I'm going to be doing right now. So I just go ahead and blend all of this out into my eyelid. Now that I have applied my concealer, I usually set my under eyes with Airspun. I'm pretty sure y'all know about it because like I said, a bunch of people like use Airspun, you know. But I'm actually going to be using this Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. And this one, guys, it's literally only like $5, I believe, like, or like $6. And I use this one just to like put it under my eyes, and it literally like works out perfectly. A lot of girls, like, well, like when I say girls, like some of my cousins and like some of my friends like freak out when I tell them like what makeup like I use. Like girls, you do not have to splurge on makeup to look good. And not to toot my own horn or anything, but I believe that I look good with the makeup that I use, and obviously that's why I keep using it. But I do notice a difference like in some like makeup products, like when I use like my high ends like versus my like drugstore, you know. But I love it. I love the outcome, and like I said, that's why I keep doing it. That's why I keep using it. And you know what, y'all are just gonna see the outcome of this. But next up, I'm gonna be brushing this away, you know. And I don't shade in my eyebrows. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. The only thing I do is actually just brush them out. For my powder, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 230. This one is matte and poreless. I love matte. Like, I just can't stay away from it. So I go ahead and apply this all to my face. Not too much because my foundation is already matte as it is. But like just so I won't like be looking oily. I don't get oily like throughout the day. I know like some girls do. Like I have friends that say that they get like oily like within their T-zone. But I mean, I don't. But I mean, if you do, I do recommend this powder. Like as I get closer to y'all, I know I look kind of scary. Like my eyebrows are covered in foundation and powder, but I'm gonna remove that, so don't get scared. But I mean, if you're a girl and you're watching this, you understand. So next up, after I powder, I'm gonna be going back to this Wet n Wild contour palette, and I'm gonna be applying it to my cheekbones. I use this angled brush right here, all the way right here. So what helps out, and as funny as I'm gonna look, I love using this little technique. I make the little duck face, and it just helps me like find it and define them like even more. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So as you can see, it just makes it a lot easier, you know. Tap off all the excess and then do this side. I also like get some more and like just apply it to my forehead, not too much. I don't want to look too crazy, but I don't want to like not blend. Like I don't like to just look like bronze here and not in my forehead, so I do go ahead and add some here so I can look even. And that's what I do. I don't really add much like on my jawline. Like I literally get the less as I can and just add a little bit there so I can have a little color there. When I like to add like color to my eyelids, I actually go into the James Charles palette and I use this one right here. As you can tell, I use it a lot. It has already hit pan, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use the one from the contour palette because I usually just use like a brown tone just so my eyelids won't look like blank, like white, you know. So I literally just go and usually try to add it like just into my crease, but if I'm not wearing eyeliner, I'll just add it to my whole like lid. But for today, I don't know, I just feel like adding it to my whole lid. So what I'm gonna do is literally just add it on to my lid, like on my lid. There you go. So can you tell kind of the difference? Like I look a little bit more bronzed here, and this I just look like, literally I look like pelona here. Like I look like girl, te falta como color ahí, you know? So I'm gonna go here and just add some color. Now that I have brought in back like that warm tone to my eyelids, I'm gonna go ahead and like cut my contour, you know? Cut it, you know? And this makeup product I highly recommend because as you can tell, I'm using it a lot. Like I used it for my eyelids, I used it to like bronze up my forehead, my cheekbones. I also use the lighter color for my under eyes, and I'm also going to be using it to cut my you know, my bronzer. So I just go ahead and get a brush. I would usually do this with a beauty blender and then like with my Airspun or like any loose powder, but I've learned that with a brush and this powder, it actually just works like great as well. So like I said, back to this, you know, and I'm gonna cut it. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be looking down here because I'm looking at myself in a mirror. I look kind of crazy, but I'm just gonna add some more right here. I feel like me pasé un poquito with the bronzer on this side, so I'm gonna try to like lighten that up as much as possible. And right here. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara. And I do apply lashes. I've actually gotten my eyelashes done before. Let me know if y'all have like gotten your eyelashes. I love my eyelash lady. But today I'm gonna be using mascara. And something I wanted to ask you all, what are y'all doing like during this whole time? Like seriously, I don't even know like what to do anymore. Like I started reading a book, which I completely love, and I talked about in one of my previous vlogs. I am like within a week into it and I love it. I highly recommend go watch that vlog. I'm gonna put it down in the description box. I love it. I listen to a lot of music and I've been filming for you all, so I'm enjoying that. I have been cooking a lot, so let me know what you all are doing, because I know some people are still going out, which is like, I find that like completely crazy. But actually today I went outside to get the mail, and there is like a cop passing by like super slow, like making sure that we're all in our homes, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna be using this little mirror, that way y'all can see what I'm doing. I usually get ready like in my bathroom, but I wanted to use like my ring light and then the light from outside. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film here for you. So after that, I'm actually gonna be using two mascaras. These actually come in a pack together and you're supposed to use them together. So you first apply this one, which is like the lengthening mascara. And then this one's the plump and curl. These mascaras are by Nicole Hiller. I actually bought these like, I don't even remember when. No, actually, I'm lying. My mom actually bought these for me. She brought them back for me. And I was like, yay, let me try them out. And I actually love them. So I'm going to be using these today. My all-time favorite mascara is the Bad Gal Bang. And I'm going to be putting a picture, that way y'all can see. I love that mascara. I've talked about it in my previous videos. My boyfriend's aunt and uncle got it for me. And I'm obsessed. Like I fell in love with it, And yeah, so if you're into mascara and you don't like wear eyelashes, I do wear eyelashes, but since I'm just gonna be in my house, I'm gonna be applying mascara. If y'all have any like recommendations or anything, or like what y'all want to see like on my channel, let me know, because I am stuck at home doing, well, I am doing stuff, but like I would love to film anything y'all would like want to see. So if y'all want to see anything, let me know, DM me, I'm nice, okay? So now that I'm pretty much done with my face makeup, like my foundation and stuff, I went ahead and took off my headband because I don't really need it anymore, since I'm not going to be applying anything else like to my face where I need my hair out of my way. But I am going to be applying blush now. Guys, let me tell you all. So this is a green juice, and I've always hated green juices because they're like tasted like literally grass, like, you know, like so much like spinach. It just wouldn't balance out. But I've been drinking this juice. I'm gonna be putting a picture up so y'all can see it. It has like apples, pineapple, mango, spinach, and it just tastes like so good. It doesn't even taste like nasty. It tastes like healthy but fruity. I love it. And I actually put a straw with like anything that has to do with like shakes or like juices and stuff. That way I can like finish it faster and like just get it out of the way. But back to my blush, I'm gonna be using this one. This one is from Lancome and it's Hit Pan. I love it. I just love this blush because it's not like too pink but like not too dark. It just like, I don't know, it's balanced out, you know? So I like to smile when I apply my blush, so that's what I'm gonna be doing while I use this like mirror. That way y'all can see me. Oh, like it's like glows too, but it's cute, so I love it. I do apply like a little bit of blush like out here just so my contour doesn't look like all left out, you know, my bronzer. But I do like to focus more on like my cheekbones. Now that I applied my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the powder from the bottom when I was cutting my bronzer. Now that it's done, so I know like a lot of girls have, obviously not a lot of girls, like every single girl, we have like different ways of applying our like makeup, like different steps. I know that some girls, like while they're like baking their under eye, they're like baking also their bronzer, but that is the way I do it. Let me know how you all do it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lipstick, but before I do that, I do have like foundation like on my eyebrows and on my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a wipey. The makeup removal wipes that I use is the Equate Beauty Pink Grapefruit oil-free cleansing palette. These have literally saved my life. I completely love them. I used to use the Neutrogena ones, but like, I don't know, they just like started to leave my face like very like oily, and these don't. And I love like how it smells and stuff, and that's because I don't really use like scented stuff on my skin. But I love it, and they've been working out for me perfectly, so I continue to use them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. I just put it like on my lips, so as you can see, my lips are now back. And I'm gonna take off the foundation and like just powders that like fall onto my eyebrows, you know, I mean, which is completely normal. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of that off. And after I take that off, you see like it may not be a lot, but I mean it's there, and it does cover up like the color of my eyebrows. So now I'm gonna go ahead and brush out my eyebrows. I literally just brushed them out, and they actually like sort of do stay in like place. I don't really have a problem with them like getting out of place, you know, since they are like done. But now I am going to be applying highlights. So for my highlights, I'm so excited. I'm going to be using the James Charles palette, and I am going to grab my brush. But before I do that, I'm going to show you all the shade I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this one right here next to the whites. And I'm going to be grabbing my fan brush and grabbing my spray and just spraying it a little bit. This actually helps for the highlight to just look a little bit more like shiny, just for that pop. But key to doing this, don't like wet it and then like dip into it and then apply it to your face, because it's gonna look like a streak. Once you spray it onto the brush, just like air it out, you know, and once you think like it's not as like wet, just grab some and apply it to your cheeks. I love this highlighter. It is like bomb.com. And then I'm gonna be applying some on this side. I love it. And then a little bit on your forehead, a little bit over here, just a little bit, nothing like too crazy. I'm gonna be dipping into this one and then applying it to the bridge of my nose and at the tip. And with this other brush, which is more of a lot smaller brush, as you can see, I go ahead and dip into this one. This one is a lot more brighter. I just go ahead and like put some on there, and I actually put it like in my inner corner. That way I just don't look as tired. Wow, like wow. I went a little down. And grab some more and then apply it to my other eye. This literally like helps so much with brightening your eyes. And then a little bit more under my eyebrows, because you want your eyebrows to look poppin', you know. But when you don't have your eyebrows done and you apply highlight there, obviously highlight like brings you out more. It like exposes you, I guess you can say. Like, and if you don't have like your eyebrows done, ooh, that's not gonna look cute. So next step and final step, well, kind of my last step, I'm gonna be using this red lipstick, and this lipstick is actually from Ellen Tracy. I love red lipstick, and especially when I'm wearing black, and I'm wearing black. Black is literally my favorite color to wear, like within like my clothing, and I love to wear red lipstick now. Back then I used to like hate wearing red lipstick. I just thought it was just too much for me. But when I started doing cheer, like outside of school and stuff, I had to wear red lipstick a lot, so I completely love red lipstick now. So this concludes the makeup look for today. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video, and I hope y'all do get to try out some of the products that I talked to y'all about today. Like I said, the moisturizer, I highly recommend. The Wet n Wild contour palette, highly recommend. And my all-time favorite foundation from Walgreens and CVS, I highly recommend. You can also purchase it at Walmart and H-E-B. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I do want to show you all how my makeup looks like in other lighting. That way y'all can get a much more different view like of my look, I guess you can say, because like I said, when you do go into Sephora and when you do go into Ulta, there's just so much light, and obviously I have light on me as well. So I am going to be showing y'all some regular lighting, that way y'all can see the way my foundation looks on my face. This is natural lighting hitting my face right now, and as y'all can see, it looks pretty good. But that is it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and thank you for the support. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, give it a big thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Until next time, bye guys.